Hello everyone, my name is Abubakar Salim and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, we'll be creating a very simple game in Scratch and the name of that game is Pop the Balloon. So in this game, a balloon will randomly change its position and we have to pop it. And whenever we pop the balloon, our score will increase. So I'll be playing first this game in front of you so that you have the idea what to do. So you can see a balloon is changing its position randomly, and as soon as I click on the balloon, the score increases. So it's a very simple game, and I have paused the game, and now when I again click on the green flag button, the score will again change to 0. So it's very simple game that we have to create, and but first we have to understand some logic. Here you can see there is a variable whose name is score, and the value of score increases whenever we pop the balloon. Secondly, you can see a balloon is there and it is changing its position and there is no ending point because right now it's an infinite loop, infinite game. It has no ending point. So the balloon is changing its position infinitely. So let's move on. Let's create an empty project. Click on the create button. An empty project will be opened in front of you. Now, first of all, you have to delete this cat from here. You have to select the sprite. I'll be choosing this balloon from here and I will change its size to 70. I think it's fine. The size is okay. I'll be creating a variable here and I will rename it. I'll be using this variable and I'll be renaming it to score. So okay. Now what I want to do is I want to increase the score whenever the balloon is clicked. So here's an event when this sprite clicked. Whenever this sprite will be clicked, I want something to happen. So whenever this sprite is clicked, I want to change score by 1. Okay. So now when I will click on this flag button, whenever I click on this balloon, the score will increase. You can see that the very value of this score variable is increasing whenever I am clicking on this variable. Now, this is the coding that I have done for the variable to increase the score. Now, I also want to change the position of the balloon after specific time, and it will choose the position randomly. For that, I'll be choosing an event when flag clicked. So whenever I clicked on the flag, the first thing I want to do is I want to change the score to 0. So now whenever I will click on this flag button, the score will change to 0. I clicked on this balloon, the score changed, and now when I click on this flag button, the score become 0. So this is a command that I will use for that. I have done this so that whenever the game has started, the value of variable change to 0, just to show that the game has started. The next thing that I want to do is I want to change the position of balloon randomly. And for that, I will be using go to X, Y. But I'm not choosing X and Y position randomly. So if I want to do that, I can use pick random operator and I can put it in go to X position and go to Y position. And now I have to change the value of X and Y. So for that, I'll be moving my balloon to extreme left to check the negative x-axis value, which is minus 217. I'm doing this so that the balloon will change the position randomly, but it will not go outside the stage. Now I will be finding out the position from the right side. So it's 210. Now I'll be checking the extreme value from the top for y. It is going to be 109 and minus 159. So now when I will click on this flag button, the balloon has changed its position, but it has changed it just once. I want this thing to happen forever. For that, what will I do? I'll be using a loop, and for that I'll be going to control option. I'll be using this forever loop, and I will be placing this statement go to xy in this forever loop. Now when I click on this flag button, you can see that balloon will change its position randomly. But wait a second, there is a strange thing happening, that balloon is changing its position randomly, but the speed is very fast. We have to slow down the speed here. So for that, I'll be using a control option, wait for 1 second. Now when I will click on the flag button, the value will change, but after the first change, the value will the balloon will wait for 1 second and then it will change its position. So you can see that balloon is changing its position, but for after waiting for 1 second. Now one more thing that we have to do is we have to hide the variable. Okay, so for that I will select this looks option. I think yes, I think hide and show options are there. So I will be using both of these code snippets, hide and show. So first of all, I want to show the variable. Then I want, sorry, let me change it a bit. First of all, I want to hide the variable after 1 second, and I want to show the variable. So let me check if it's working or not. Let me click on this flag button. Now you can see the flag is changing its position, but I don't think that it is hiding or not. So let me do some working again. Okay, I've got this. I have to just change the arrangement here. Now I think it will work. And wait for 1 second. The variable has hidden. Okay, I think the sequence is not correct. First of all, let me show the variable once again so that we can see it on the screen. Now let me change the logic a bit. Okay, First thing, there is the sequence issue here. First of all, I want my very balloon to show. So I'll be doing this here. Okay. Now I want my balloon to change its position after 1 second. So I have to change the order. In forever loop, first it will wait for 1 second and then it will change its position. And after that, I will hide the balloon. Now there is still an error, but let me check if it's working or not. Balloon has hidden after 1 second, but it is not coming back. So for that, I'll be using one more show option here. Show, yeah. Now let me click on this flag button. And now it's working. No, it's not working. It's still not working. I don't know what's the issue here. Wait for 1 second. Show. No, it's not working. Let me check this out. I don't know what's going on here, but let me find the error. So yeah, uh, I think I have to change this. Wait for 1 second. Go to random position, hide, wait for 1 second, show. And now I think it will work. Okay, I have to use another wait for 1 second here. Now it's working. Now it's working fine. And I'll be showing this here. So every time the game starts, the variable will be show on the screen. So now you can see the variable, the balloon is present at the start. And now when I will click on this balloon button, the value of my score will increase. You can also add other functionalities here. You can add an ending point. You can also add a backdrop. You can also increase the difficulty of this by adding multiple balloons, and you can add a blast balloon which can decrease the score or which can end the game. So this is a very simple game that you can create. If there is any question, you can let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe the channel.